Greetings, Miller.
Good. Wait, is that you? Henry! It's me! Bolek! Remember?
Bolek the Miller. That doesn't ring a bell.
I'm no Miller. This is just a disguise. We've met before. I'm looking for...
The Holy Grail, of course. Now I remember. I didn't recognize you in that outfit. So, tell me.
Not so good, to tell you the truth. Bad luck follows me around like a hungry dog.
How so?
Did you know that Millers, let's say, hot, good.
I have heard that said.
I once won a treasure map from one. So I figured if they have maps like that, maybe they'll have one that'll take me to the Grail. Anyway, I got myself this great and
I'll wager the Miller told...
far from it. He said he'd let me in on all their secrets. But seeing as I was new to the trade, then he hands me a little broom and says, I have one night to sweep the mill until there's not so much as a speck of flour in it. Have you any idea how much flour there is in a mill?
I can imagine.
Well, what could I do? I just got on with it. I toiled like a fool all night. I did. But I didn't even get as far as scrubbing that, you know, that thing that turns round and round at the mill. And come the morning, the miller and his hands laughed and let the dogs loose on me. Backbreaking it was. I don't know how the other...
Well, it looks...
Probably wouldn't be a good fit for the job anyways. Lugging sacks around all day. I was born for adventure. Not to have my arse dusted with flour.
So what now?
Well, I was thinking if that parchment was given to me by... Perhaps the monks know where I might...
That might not be a bad idea.
I've been sniffing around in Kuttenberg. They're like the millers. The lot of them. They learn to read and...
Ugh, I'm with you on that. I was holed up in a monastery for a bit, and it was hell. Always getting flat for something or other.
Hang on.
That's what I'm telling you.
That's a great idea.
What is?
I mean, if I could just sneak into the monastery, I might be able to find something out. You've got to help me. How can I get in? Do I need one of their kutuks? Or... I'll find one.
That's not as easy as it sounds. The only way to get in is to enter as a novice. No, at least that's how I did it. I had a writ. I could read and write, and when I cast away all my, as they say, worldly goods, I was accepted.
I see. But if you join the Order, shouldn't you still be there? Isn't it for life or something?
It is for life, but there can be exceptions. I had a mission in the monastery for a while, but now I'm on a mission outside. You know how it is.
I'll have a go at being a novice. Thanks for your sound advice.
Good luck.
Take care for now.
Go! Whoa! Quick! Whoa! What is it, Mutt?
With you.
The finest wares.
Shoes here. Shoe repair. Come and take your pick. While you wait.
Good afternoon.
Sure.
Danke und viel Glück für die Zukunft.
Looks like it, doesn't it?
It sure does.
What would you like?
Thank you, sir. And come again.
Pots, pot lids, the finest mugs.
I don't think so.
Good day.
I'd like to.
Sep
I could.
Ma-
Well, I really.
of course.
Aye. You definitely know what you're doing. I'd be happy to see you again. But I'm not giving you a discount. It wasn't that good. A fine day for some fine wares.
You silly doggy.
Hey, my lovely. Zizka told me you found something out about Liechtenstein.
If only just Liechtenstein. I've only been here a couple of days, but I seem to know everything about this city and its sinful people. And about the Pope, the second Pope, Sigismund, Wenceslas, about the sickness of old men, the desires of young men, who I sometimes have to beat off with a stick. Simply everything. The tavern seems to be the fount of all knowledge.
You'll have to tell me more about the sinning part. That sounds interesting.
You youngsters are all the same. But work before pleasure. After we find Liechtenstein and free Cape Bon, we'll see.
I'll look forward to it. But anyway, about Liechtenstein. Anything new?
Well, there might be something. One of the girls I talked to told me her sweetheart frequents some nasty alehouse. And one of the regulars there recently started buying drinks for the whole house. Which is suspicious, because this fella is practically a beggar. Goatskin, they call him. They asked him where he got the coin, and he boasted that he was spying for some rich lord.
All right. That sounds promising.
Of course, it doesn't have to be Liechtenstein, but there can't be that many rich men who pay spies. And we have to start somewhere.
That's true. And you've spoken to this goatskin fella?
Not yet. I was rather hoping you'd do it. That grubby alehouse is a bit too wild, even for me.
That's saying something. Well, trying to get sense out of drunken wretches is quite a skill of mine. Does this place have a name?
I'm not sure if it's a name, but the locals call it the Hole in the Wall.
I see the owner has got a sense of humour.
Unfortunately, I don't think it's a joke. You'll find it in Hot Prink. There's no other alehouse in that quarter.
So goatskin in the hole in the wall.
Before you go, I wanted to ask.
He might know where they're holding Capon.
I'm sure lots of people might know that.
But Liechtenstein's on our side. At least I hope he still is. You never know these days.
But who is he? And why is he in Kuttenberg?
He's a young noble from Jobst's council. His family have domains in Moravia and Lower Austria. He's here to gather information about the enemy for Jobst. And judging by how important it was for Istvan to find out where he is, he's a real thorn in their side. And they're out to get him.
So we're getting involved in noblemen's schemes again. That means trouble.
I'll do my best not to get us mixed up in all that.
Sure you will. But it can't be helped. There's a war on, and we have to fight. Watch out for yourself, Henry. I have a bad feeling about that district.
You're not the only one.
Ah, it's filthy again. Damn it! My God, what? What can I do for you?
I'll have a...
Nothing to like it.
To talk about the...
I'm looking for a fella called...
What's that got to do with me?
Could you tell me more about this Chenyek?
Look, when somebody wants something here, they go and see Chenyek.
And where can I find this Chenyek?
How do I know? He'll be around.
And who's he? Right.
Oh.
I hate sweeping.
To your health, my friends.
I reckon he's been sitting here a while.
My humble respects.
Apparently, the city council
So,
is organizing.
how does
another
it taste?
What will it be?
I'm looking for a fella called...
You'd be surprised, the people I know.
So you know where I...
Look here, youngster. Whether I know him or not, the main thing is...
I might be a stranger, yeah.
Well, that's true enough. Although, if you need something, ask Chenyek. And he might even tell you something about that...
You're talking as if he's not here anymore.
Kurva. Just go and see Chenyek.
What's that? Stop beating him.
What?
Why did you do that? Huh? Hey! Stop fighting!
I'll hack your ass off. Ha! We'll finish this quickly. You won't get me!
Stop beating him!
Still believe in yourself? I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker! I'll be done with you in a flash!
Why did you do that?
Who's that madman?
Filthy vermin.
Christ! I don't have the whole day for you!
Why'd he do it?
Don't hit him!
What's it to be, you wretch?
He's inquiring.
Fuck you!
Why did you do that?
That won't work on me!
Hang him!
What's the matter? Shit yourself?
Shame on you.
You'll kick the
Terrible.
bucket, you
Don't hit him!
You haven't a chance!
Why is he lying there like that?
Wake up! Oh, I'll call the bailiff on him for this.
What's that? I must be mad.
Careful!
Are you being cautious?
I'm sorry.
But fuck the Germans. Fuck Sigismund.
Exactly. One of these days,
My respect. Beer and a rag, please.
No. We won't be
The
around.
service might be a bit slow here. It's a good thing Mutt isn't here. A regular for life and beyond. I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. Do you know him?
Aye. But I reckon I ain't gonna tell you nothing.
Why not?
Because I don't know you. Although the way you're kitted out, you seem like you might fit in here.
I simply have to find him. And I couldn't care less whether I do it the easy way or the hard way. So don't fuck with me, or I'll have you. Along with the whole of this lousy pigsty.
You know what? If you think you're tough, go and see Goliath in the barn in the yard. He's always on the lookout for bruisers like you. And if you get through that alive, come back here and we'll talk.
You don't know me, and you don't want to tell me anything. I get that. But there must be some way I can get you to trust me. I'm sure there are things I can help you with.
Of course there is. But we're mainly looking for fellas what can handle themselves. Ever since this town got a new lord, we've had to use a bit of violence now and again, innit?
I don't have any problem with violence.
Most times a fella tells me that, it ends badly for him. Anyways, if you want to join us and get some jobs, go across the yard to the barn. You'll find Goliath there, and he'll let you know if you're up to it or not. And if you get through that alive, come back here and we'll talk.
Why bother with fighting? I reckon it's a waste of time. It's plain as day I'm in better shape than most of the decrepit louts here.
You don't whack balls, I see. That's a good thing, actually, seeing as we're looking for someone like you. Let's leave Goliath out of it. It'll only lead to bad blood. Wouldn't be the first time. What was it you wanted to know?
I'm looking for Goatskin. I hear he used to come here.
Aye. Thing is, ain't nobody seen him here for a few days.
But he used to come here.
Aye. He was here day in, day out. Only this time some burly lads came here and duffed him up proper.
Do you know the men who beat him up?
No. But there were some Jews among them, and that's pretty odd. Seeing as how they don't usually get mixed up in nothing.
Why did they give him such a beating? Did they say anything?
Well, Goatskin is a right knobhead. Always asking for it, he is. But I reckon this time it was about his big gob. The last week he was coming, throwing glint around. And when we squeezed him about where he got the coin, he said he was spying for some lord.
And does this lord have a name?
He didn't say. We didn't swallow his yarn about spying, anyway. We reckoned he made a score and just wanted to look like a big man.
What happened to Goatskin?
No word. But I reckon he's holed up somewhere. If you're going to look for him, try it at night. He don't stray far when he's on the job. Usually between Hradek and the horse market. He goes after drunks. So I try asking...
All right. What does he look like, though? He can't be the only fella who likes to relieve drunk...
God's truth. But you'll know Goatskin when you see him. They call it he's got a dent in his forehead you could use for a game of marble.
I'm sure you know the town better than me.
Between the horse market and Hradek, and then there's the big bathhouse. It
Any others?
None I...
Thanks.
I wish you luck then. He ain't the Once you're done with him, come by and see us.
If you've got some... So what kind of work do you...
A job work. Just a little test to see that you're not as... What is Wycliffe?
Poverty and even the church.
Nicely put. Wrong. Second, which estate has the greatest reformatory potential?
The nobility.
While the nobility has, not to mention that the answer is...
After our talk about goats...
You thought we were just poor, but now let's see who's last. Who is the rightful king?
Wenceslas.
Indeed. All right. Maybe this will disappoint you a little, but it concerns... It's he who will secure your place.
From what you've said, it's rather the other way.
We call ourselves the Guild. We profess the ideals. Worldly justice is as fickle as a common whore, yielding to
Justice for me or the gallows. Aren't you afraid to end up there?
friend. One must be willing to suffer for the truth. Sigismund is a usurper, and the church... And the magistrates are but a lowly horse spreading her legs for Sigismund. As long as we go against Sigismund and honour the scripture, our souls remain pure.
What if I go and tell the bailiff you're calling him a whore? Just out of courtesy, you know?
Go ahead. Perhaps you are one of the lucky ones. Maybe you don't mind. As for me, but you...
Yeah, don't worry. I think the same of Sigismund. Tell me about your opera.
We are who we are, like the early Church of Jesus. I'm in charge. I plan Goliath as the knuckles. Well, but we're all we share the profits equally. We want to drive...
How can I join you?
You want to join us already? That's great. We're not particular about formalities.
Here's to the guild.
To the guild. That reminds me. I'd like to throw a feast for the poor.
Didn't you say you were just ordinary?
We are. And this is where Sigismund comes in. Me? No. Listen careful. Sigismund seized land down in the right underarm. There he stores fancy foods and sausages. Fancy delicacy. While we're eating porridge and you will steal all the food you can. And as a nice token, let's see...
Nothing.
You're such a cheat. It would be nicer to leave. Get at least one head from the greengrocer and leave it there. Let him eat for once what we have in our bowl. But I'm warning you, no. Don't even think about slitting anyone's... The job isn't to punish some poor sod on gut.
Got it. What should I do with the stock?
You'll give it to the beggars. Let them feast like kings for... It's not hard to find poor people in the town. Just go to... There are also tents full of them in Minor Street. When you're done, come and...
Sigismund will be fucking... Can I expect any help?
If you need some tools, that's all I can...
All right.
Good luck.
I apologize.
Excuse me.